L-I-V-E, L-I-V-E with no interruptions. No poor signal, no poor quality. Back on 4G, baby. 4G. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good to be back on 4G, huh? Well, hello. Yayuna! Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the old VW bus. 4G. 4G back in the house. 4G back in the house. I am excited. Brother Mark, thank you for coming along and hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog and I. Gomez, hello, hello. Yay, yes, yay. Yep, I went ahead and I broke down, got my 4G network. So yeah, I'm super excited. I want to make sure I had all my bills paid and I had everything all groovy before I decided to spend the $60 and go get my 4G back. Yes, live, L-I-V-E, Brother Mark. It's good to be live. It's good to interact with you fine folks. I've missed you fine folks. I've missed it. The interaction is very important, and I dig it. You know, I dig it. So yeah, I had to make sure I had all my bills paid, squared away. Tomorrow I got to take Mr. Ranger Dog into the vet to get his medication renewed. So I want to make sure I had enough money for that situation. Brother Wes, it's good to be back. Yes, it's good to be back. Mr. Ranger Dog's chilling. Mr. Ranger Dog is chilling. He's a chilling. He's like, what is going on, Daddy? Yeah, I figured I better do this really quick before 7:30, Brother Mark, because I wanted to make sure I said hello to everybody and get done before 7:30. So, yay, Gomez! I'm so happy you're joining. Yes, I am. Oh, I love you, Yayuna, and I love you, Gomez. I love Brother Mark. I love you. I love Wes. I love everybody. I love all you fine folks that hang out and join me and tag along. I really do. So, yep, I'm super excited. Like I said, super excited. I want to make sure that I had enough money to get me through until payday, which is Thursday. I wanted to make sure I had Ranger Dog's medicine and all that for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm working a half day because I've been asked to work a full day on Saturday, this coming Saturday. And this coming Saturday, I had Ranger scheduled for his vet checkup and his medicine. Well, I went ahead and asked my boss, could I take half day off tomorrow? And he was cool with it. So that's the dealio. So tomorrow I'll work until 1 o'clock, and then I will head to good old Hara, Oklahoma, get Ranger Dog's medicine, his checkup and whatnot. And if there's some time left in the day, I might just play a little disc golf. Just a little disc golf. So yeah, I have to work Saturday, all day Saturday. The big wigs, the big head honchos are coming, and I gotta help get everything all situated and looking nice. I've been asked to come in on Saturday for a full day. That means I'll be making time and a half. And see, I'm still a temp. I'm still going through a temp agency, and to have a temp come in and work double overtime is just unheard of. So I am super stoked about the situation. Yes, I am. Hey, funeral host. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Welcome aboard the old VW bus. It's good to have you aboard. It's good to have everybody aboard the old VW bus. You know, it's vicariously, but we're all hanging out, you know. We'll give you guys some ambiance here, some ambiance. So yeah, I am super happy. And welcome aboard, Sister Ann. Thank you for coming to hang out. So, yep, I got my 4G. I said, heck it. I want to make sure I had all my stuff paid for, all my money situated. So yes, I went ahead and got me a 4G network. So I'm sticking with T-Mobile. T-Mobile or TracFone is who I go through. It's $60 a month for unlimited 4G data, unlimited talk, text, and international calls, which that's a good dealio. And also I can use my phone, which is this here, is the TracFone, and I'm using it as a mobile hotspot to broadcast you guys from my good phone here. So subbing back, that's not what I'm about. Just want support. That's what it's about, supporting everybody, you know. And I'm just reading everybody's comments here. It's just good to have everybody aboard and hanging out the old VW bus. So I stopped and grabbed me something to eat because I wanted to get all this done before 7:30. So I stopped. I took Route 66 back to the VW bus, and I stopped. I got me a chicken sandwich. I needed a chicken sandwich. It just sounded so good. So I got me a chicken sandwich, had that scarfed and ate. By the time I got to the VW bus, fed Mr. Ranger Dog, called the T-Mobile people, got it all situated. So yeah, I had to get some finances all lined up. I had to make sure that certain things were going to get pulled off my account at a certain time, my car payment and all that jazz. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't broke as a joke, even though I've been broke as a joke many times in my life, and I probably broke as a joke again in the future. But you know, there's always good times, and there's always not so good times. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down. But you always got to learn how to stop and smell the roses and just enjoy the moment, even though if you're not, you know, digging what's going on. So I just wanted to make sure I had enough money in the pocket to get me through before I spent the $60 on getting the 4G, which I should have spent the $60 when I bought the phone. But to tell you the truth, I really didn't have the $60. But so that's life, you know. That's the life, you know. That's the way it goes. I'm just so happy you guys are hanging out, listening quietly. Okay, I'll talk a little softer. Sorry, I'm just super stoked because I get to go 4G. I had to make sure everything was groovy with the people, because I was like, I'm not gonna get like drop down to slow speeds after I've done a certain amount of data. Nope. So for all you groovy vloggers out there, it seems like T-Mobile is pretty groovy. The track phones. I spent $20 for the track phone, and if I would have spent, you know, $60 at the time instead of $40, so that would have been $80. But I spent $60, so you gotta do the math. I'll tell you, yes, I'm glad I'm back, Brother Mark. I am very glad, so I can watch you guys do live streams. I couldn't watch live streams. I couldn't watch videos very well. It kept loading the videos, so that to watch a 3-minute video would take 10 minutes, you know. To watch the Woo's video the other day, it took about a half hour just to watch, what, a 14-minute video. So, so yes, 2G is a bummer, 4G is groovy. So that's the dealio, your daily dealio. I seen that you're doing a live stream, or it came up in my notifications, Yayuna, and I was like, oh. And then Wes commented today about everybody missing. Rosie commented yesterday about missing me, and I was just like, well, if I can afford it tonight, if I can spend the $60, I'm going to do it. Even though the $40 that I spent previously just kind of went out the window, but it is what it is, you know. I want to interact with you fine folks, because you guys are my friends. You guys have been there. You guys seen my life through thick and thin. So, and I need my friends. Is Ruthie aboard? I haven't seen Ruthie's. No, is Ruthie? But yeah, Ruthie left a comment yesterday saying that she misses seeing me on the live streams and everything. So, oh, there you are, Ruthie. Oh, I was just, see, comments come flying by and get the chance. Hi, Ruthie, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm super duper stoked and happy. Coffee, well, heck yeah, I'm gonna do coffee in the morning. I've been missing my coffee in the mornings, because originally, before this 4G fiasco, as I call it, the 4G fiasco, or the 2G fiasco, my plans was to do coffee in kind, the Kind Coffee Talk, on Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yes sir, I will have my coffee in the morning. 6 a.m. in my neck of the woods, 4 a.m. on the West Coast, 7 a.m. on the East Coast, and it would be 5 a.m. Mountain Time. Always tune in for coffee. Yes, coffee is groovy. It hasn't been the same here with you know, percolating coffee and just kind of sitting here, and you know, I can listen to music on YouTube. I had no problem listening to music from on 2G, but I couldn't watch videos very well. So yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer. I'm gonna get me something to drink, so I'm gonna give you guys some ambience while you guys ain't staring at my butt while I'm grabbing me something to drink. I also broke down and got me some cheap Dr. Pepper called Dr. Topper. Dr. Topper. It's not too bad. It really isn't. I kind of dig it. So yeah, I'm on the thirsty side. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh. Yeah, I'm super stoked. It's been a good day. Every day is a good day, but today was a super good day. I got my finances settled up. Celebrating soda. Yeah, Brother Mark celebrating Dr. Topper. Dr. Topper. Oh, yes, I'm going to have a P.O. box. Speaking of P.O. box, yes. I'm going to be getting a P.O. box on Route 66 at the laundromat where I was doing my laundry. They have a post office boxes there, and it's the way I understood it, the way I read the information, it's $30 for 6 months for a post office box. So I guess that's a darn good deal. So yes, I will have a physical post office box right on Route 66. Like literally, it'd be like P.O. box something 1802 Route 66 or whatever the case may be. So yes, a P.O. box. Yeah, Brother Mark. Yeah, I need a physical mailing address, because my address that I was using, that's on my driver's license, my Oklahoma driver's license now, it's still at the Good Karma Garage, so I'm going to have to change that. I'm going to have to make sure that's all forward to my new P.O. box so I can get my tax return stuff in and all that groovy jazz. Heck yeah, BOYT, bottom of YouTube directory. That'd be groovy. That would be very groovy. Heck yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Any phone numbers? Oh no, I didn't get any phone numbers. No, like I said in my comments, I really don't know how to react yet to something like that, because of my past, you know, situation and whatnot. So time will tell. Time will tell. Time is on my side. Oh yes, it is. So I'm not. I will have some phone numbers eventually. And I'm pretty darn sure there's quite a few young ladies out there who really dig VW buses. So, but yeah, right now I'm just being me and doing what I like to do, and no worries. That's what I like. No worries. Oh Lord, bro. Hey, I had my fun when I was younger. I was married already. I was married for 5 years, with the girl for 8 years. So I've done a lot of learning. He was ready. Oh, he waited 3. Yeah, very understandable. Very understandable, Alma. Like I said, there was things that was said to me that kind of go over my head when it comes to, you know, like when I was at the laundromat, you know. I'm not going to get into any bummer talk or anything, but I had a lot of things said from my ex-wife to me, you know, that kind of stuck in my head. So well, heck yeah, 20 years, Brother West. That's very groovy. Very, very groovy. And I'm excited for your next 20 years, brother. I really am. I'm going to get another drink of Dr. Topper's here. Not too bad. Maybe I should get sponsored by Dr. Topper's, you know. I even had a friend actually offered to get me some 4G, but I said no, because I like to do things on my own, and I like to, you know, overcome the hardships. So that's the dealio. And also here lately, you know, I've been hanging my hat here a while. I've been getting that little nomadic itch once again. I feel like I need to get out and live, like, you know, different places. I'm always have a place here for my bus and electricity anytime I want, and it looks like they're gonna need me here on the property for a while coming up really soon. So before all that, I would like to go out, you know, and do some nomadic boondocking and whatnot, because my friend Kevin, who's very kind to let me stay here on his property and utilize electricity, is going to have some heart surgery coming up this month sometime. So he's going to need me here on the property for when I'm off work or at night to have things done. So, oh yeah, it's to live in a van in the wintertime, Brother West. Either you got to be a snowbird, which is, you know, travel to where it's warmer, Florida, or along the coast, along, you know, Texas, Louisiana, Arizona, California, anywhere in the wintertime, and then you go up north in the summertime when it's cooler. So you can either do that, or you got to be very well prepared and equipped for super cold weather. If you're in the cold weather, like I got a generator that I purchased way back in 2015. Hey, breaking the shell. It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Thank you for hanging out in the old VW bus. I'm just chilling out in the old bus tonight, having chit chat. Got me some Dr. Toppers, which is a generic throw off of Dr. Pepper. So thanks for hanging out, man. I do appreciate it, breaking the shell. Dude, that was cool. Y'all cruised down Route 66, man. You guys, I've traveled that neck of the woods many times, and yeah, I commented about when you guys were at the London Bridge. I think it's every November or late October, they have a big Volkswagen show there called Buses Nowhere Near the Bridge, which is actually at the, or VW buses at the bridge. They have another big car show in Louisiana, or not Louisiana, but St. Louis, called Buses Nowhere Near the Arch. It used to be near the arch, but they moved it. Oh, you're home. Cool. Break. I'm glad you made it home, safe and sound. Heck yeah. Arizona. Let me keep an eye on the time here. I don't want to go, whoa, I keep almost dropping you guys. I apologize. I got you guys set up. I'm gonna eventually get me like something I can put my phone on, so I can just set it anywhere. Yeah, the London Bridge is freaking incredible. Lake Havasu, California. I love Lake Havasu. Yeah, I love Lake Havasu. When I was young, growing up in Southern California, I was in the model airplanes. I flew radio control airplanes, and I used to go to Lake Havasu for a big radio controlled contest when I was young. So I know that area very well. Tupac, that's what I like to call the name of that place. It's like, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it looks like it's what it says. It's Tupac or Tupac. But it's right there when you cross the Colorado River, right before you cross the Colorado River. Lake Havasu. Yep, yeah, it's in Arizona. It's Arizona and California. I think it's mostly on the Arizona side. Nashville. I will make it to Nashville, Brother Mark. I promise you that. I've been asking questions about when I get hired on permanently, and once they hire me on permanently, my days will start accumulating. It's about how many hours I work and whatnot. So once I accumulate some really good days off, I'm gonna make a trip in the old VW bus. If it's a week, I'll shoot 1 week east, and then I'll go like 3 days east and hang out, and then 3 days back here and go back to work. Or if I get 2 weeks, you know, I'll drop down to Florida, make a circle, and come back west down like I-40 or the 70 or something, or the I-80, and cut down, something like that. I will. I will. Hey, Count Stankus! Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard the old VW bus. I'm just hanging out with my friends, hanging out with you. I'm drinking some Dr. Topper's generic Dr. Pepper, and just hanging out. This is what I got my phone on so I can set it up for the ambiance. Thank you for hanging out, Count Stankus. I'm glad to see you hanging out tonight in the old VW bus. I am back on 4G, so I am super stoked. Super duper, super stoked. And Ranger, as you can see, he's stoked, but he's just chilling. He's just chilling. All is, yes sir, all is good. All is good. I got my bills paid. I wanted to make sure I had all my finances in order before I spent the $60 for the re-up on my 4G network. So I wanted to make sure my car payment was in, and all that jazz. So yes sir, I'm super duper stoked. We got to keep an eye on the time. I got 7:13. Mr. Brother Mark Fun Jones goes on at 7:30. That's his time, 7:30. So I got all my stuff done. I stopped and got me some food on Route 66 instead of making me something in the microwave. I keep my microwave up there, but I wanted to eat some food and then call T-Mobile and get the situation taken care of, so I can say my hellos to everybody before the 7:30 mark. The 7:30 mark. That's crazy. Mark comes on at 7:30, and that's the 7:30 mark. Right on. Oh, Ranger, he's always been chill since I've had Ranger, since I've known Ranger. Since he's had me, since we've known each other, he's just a chill dog, and you know, he's super special, super laid back. Everybody just loves the Ranger. Everybody brings treats every day for Mr. Ranger, and all that cool stuff. Dog. I've had Ranger 5 years now. Got him from my friend Daryl. Daryl, he has the Good Karma Garage, and Daryl got Ranger from his niece. His niece had to move, I do believe, to Paris, France, or she moved somewhere in Europe and could not take Ranger. I'm actually the fourth owner. It was me, Daryl, Daryl's niece, and then whoever she got him from. And that, like I said, I'm the fourth owner, and that's why he suffers from separation anxiety. Is everybody always leaved him eventually, and I think he still worries that I'm gonna eventually leave him or something. Yep, he gets his feet from a boxer. He's part boxer. Well, he's 95% lab, chocolate lab, as you can see, and then he has a little bit of boxer in him. Some people think he might have hound dog in him, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he owns me. Mr. You got that correct, Mundo. Like, yeah. Like, but he has free, Ranger has free reign. I mean, he deserves to have free reign because he's Ranger dog. And like I said, I'm his fourth owner. I've had him, you know, going on 5 years now. So yeah, he's been by my side through thick and thin. He's such a good boy. Oh yeah, that's true. And to tell you the truth, Brother Mark, I only clean up his poop at my mom's house, because Mr. Ranger Dog, I'm gonna tell you something about Mr. Ranger Dog. When we're out playing disc golf or out here in the country, you know, because we stay out here in the country, he likes to do his number 2 business in the bushes. Like, he will go into the bushes. He doesn't just do it anywhere. He will go into the bushes and do his business, and he's always done that. Like in the mornings, he has his times when he has to go do his business. So that's what he does. He's such a unique, you know, friend is what he is. I was just reading what you said, Alma. 7:17. Yeah, I still clean his poop. That's correcto mundo. When I'm at my mom's, I clean his poop. Of course, when we're at the doggy park, you know, I pick up his poop. So you are correcto mundo, brother Mark. Correcto mundo. So yeah, he's my buddy. He's my buddy. So yeah, I'm like I said, tomorrow I'm taking half a day so I can take him to the vet and get his you know, checkup and his medication, because he's getting his medication tomorrow. And my supervisor was so, I hated asking my supervisor because my supervisor came up and asked me first, can you work Saturday? I'm like, heck yeah, I'm happy to do it. He goes, well, it's gonna be a full day on Saturday. So I didn't mention at the time anything about Ranger, so I went out, called the vet. They got me set up for tomorrow. They're just gonna squeeze me in. I'm gonna have to go take Ranger in up there by 2:30. They're gonna squeeze me in anywhere between 2:30 and 4. So they're gonna squeeze Ranger in. Just what they're gonna do is take blood work, and I'll just get his pills re-upped, and that's it. Since he's been on this medication, they just want to take blood work and make sure it ain't screwing up his kidneys. So, oh, that's cool. Kitty cat. I used to have a kitty cat years when I first bought the VW bus. The first 4 years of me owning the VW bus, I had a kitty cat, and he would go everywhere with me, or she would go everywhere with me. And her name was Karma, and she went everywhere with me. She ended up I think she got hit by a train, or somebody picked her up. I don't know, but yeah, she just disappeared one day. That's all I got to say about that. I'm gonna keep an eye on the time here, brother Mark. It's 7:20. 7:20. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's a groovy day. So that's what my plans are for tomorrow, is to go to work until noon. Well, till 1. I'll work past noon. I won't have a lunch break. And then I'll go take Ranger Dog to the vet. And if there's time, like I said, if there's time, I might play a little frisbee golf. I'm gonna bring my bag just in case, because Mr. Ranger Dog and I played on Sunday, and I had such a good time. It was the first time I got to play since last week, the weekend before last, but it was really cold when I played the last time in 2017. And now when Ranger Dog and I played on Sunday, it was windy, but it was nice. It was decent, and we had a really good time. Ranger walked the whole time. I put him in the wagon a couple times, but he was not having it. He was like, no, 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 and he'd jump out and walk. Oh, I'm sorry, Ruthie. Yes, get well soon. Positive vibes, prayers, and energy heading your way to get you through this rough sickness. I don't like being sick either. Only way I can suggest is rest. Some people take cold medicine. I'm not one to like cold medicine, so I stay away from it. So yeah, rest and a lot of Gatorade and vitamin C. Gatorade is so good when you're sick. All right. I figured I'll wait to 25 after, and I will say my goodbyes, because I want to make sure I'm all ready for Mr. Mark Fun Jones's time painting, or whatever the case may be with Mark Fun Jones. All right, heck yeah, that's a good dosage of vitamin C, Ruthie. Vitamin C is really, really good. I like to drink hot drinks with honey and add cinnamon, because you know they say honey and cinnamon is really good, especially if it's local honey. And sometimes I would like a hot toddy or something like that, just to help me sleep through the night, because when I am sick, sleeping when you're having a hard time breathing can be a bummer. So yeah, I got my topper up. I brought my topper up last night. First time I've had it up since before it got cold, because we've had 50+ degree weather, but it's supposed to get super cold again in my neck of the woods. Oh yeah, like oatmeal cream pies. You know, those are the bomb diggity. Yes, yes. Yeah, I got my coffee. Coffee's all ready to go. And that's my laundry basket. It's actually a bag. That's where I keep my laundry up there. And when the topper's down, I just throw all my laundry and stuff in the bag up front, even though you guys can't see up there. But yeah, this is my little home. Oh, Volkswagen grease is the bomb diggity, brother. Volkswagen grease has definitely got me out of some tight situations, you know, literally tight situations. I remember when I was coming back from California in 2003, and I went through a dust storm somewhere near Phoenix. And by the time I got to Roswell, New Mexico, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. My throttle cable was sticking, so I had to get some VW grease and grease that sucker up because it was all sticking from all that sand. So yes, it's got me out of some tight situation. Being near Roswell, New Mexico at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock, this was in 03, in the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden my bus just keeps going faster and faster. The throttle cable got stuck. It was not slowing down. I had to shut the engine off and coast it. So being in somewhere like that near Roswell in total Alienville, I was not having it. So I VW greased that sucker up and I was gone. I was gone. One of my many stories about VW grease. Alrighty, brothers and sisters, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's been fun. And always stay tuned for in the morning because I will have coffee. Caffy. Live stream junkies. It's not so much live stream junkies, it's just interacting with my friends. I've missed interacting with my friends because you guys are all I have is friends, really. I don't have too many actual friends that I've associated with since the divorce. I've kind of secluded myself, but no bum talk, no bummer talk. So, folks, thank you, brothers and sisters, for hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog and I. Almost fell. Mr. Ranger Dog and I. Yeah, boo-boos. Oh, yeah, does that feel good? Rub that Ranger butt. Rub that Ranger butt. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. I love you so much, and I will see you beautiful people in the morning for kind coffee talk in the old VW bus. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Brother Mark. Yayuna. Wes. Count Stankus for joining. Funeral host. Breaking the Shell. Alma. Everybody, if I forget your name, or if I forget to mention you, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to quickly look back here, but I think I got most of y'all. Ruthie, Count. Thank you, guys. Everybody, my brothers and sisters, my family, my friends. I love you guys. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. Be totally grateful for every single moment of the day. Thank you, funeral host. Thank you. I love you, brother. Peace. Love. And Volkswagen grease.